Why are there so many tent cities in Hawaii? This is the whole homeless problem. Why do we have such a terrible homeless problem in Hawaii? And let us make no mistake about it. We have a terrible homeless problem in Hawaii. Okay, this video is being made in 2018. It is a horrible homeless problem in Hawaii. And why do we have one? Okay, I need to preface this because this is like a sensitive topic for a lot of people. It goes into political territory. It goes into worldview territory. It does all kinds of stuff. So let me preface this by saying, this is my opinion. Everyone has their own story to tell. Everyone has their own view on the situation. I'm going to give you mine, which is based on my observations, and it is based on some discussions I have had with social workers. The homeless problem, homeless people break into three groups. And this is, I think, anywhere, but let's just say in Hawaii. Three groups. And they're equally like a third. 1/3 are people who have fallen on hard times, financial hard times, and they're on the street. They will get back on their feet and be fine living in a home with a job within a 6-month period. Those people, we have programs for those people. There's places to stay. There's homeless shelters. There's all kinds of programs. And that's why those people get back on their feet. The other third are people that I feel so bad for. I feel terrible. I really do. I truly feel terrible. These are people that are mentally ill. They're mentally ill and they've been discarded by our society and our government to live like garbage. And that is terrible. And it's not that it's not their fault, it's not, but they're mentally ill. They don't have the wherewithal. They cannot take care of themselves. They cannot take care of themselves. And the fact that we have people who cannot take care of themselves on the street in horrible conditions is a terrible reflection of our society, in my opinion. It's a terrible reflection of our society. And if we can't take care of these people, what does that say about us? Long and short. That's the second third. The third are the vagrants. These are people who don't want to be a part of society. They don't want to be helped. They don't want to be, they don't want to go to homeless shelters. They don't want to apply for programs. They want to be on the street. They may be drug users, they may be drug addicts as well, but they want to be on the street. They don't want to be a part of society. And I think this is the problematic group. The first group, they'll get on their feet. The second group is terrible and we need to fix that, and that's just a bad situation that we've not solved. The third group is the group that kind of, I think, gets people upset. These are the people that kind of do whatever they want. They're vagrants. Literally, they're vagrants. And I think about a lot about why we have those people, not just in Hawaii, but anywhere. And without going into politics or, issues like that, I look at simple economics. Simple economics is they're there because we're paying them to be there. We're paying them to be there through a variety of social assistance programs. These people get paid. They go and they pick up checks. They pick up checks. That comes from you and me, the hardworking taxpayer. They pick up checks. And the world that we live in now, it's a pretty cheap world. I mean, you can live pretty good, pretty cheap. You could live on McDonald's calories. Now, not that McDonald's is the place you want to live off of, but the cost per calorie is really low. So these people can get along and they panhandle and they make money. They have enough to live off of in these conditions that they don't care about. So that's why we have a homeless problem in Hawaii, because we write big checks, and when you pay economics, simple economics is when you pay people for something, you will get more of it. You will get more of what you pay for. So when you pay people to be vagrants, guess what? You're going to have more vagrants. That's all there is to it, right? The mentally ill is a horrible problem. My personal opinion, we should have mental hospitals that we once had. We don't have them now. We should have mental hospitals, and those people should be put in those mental hospitals where they can be cared for. We should have that. For the third that gets back on their feet, I think we have sufficient programs for today. Certainly they can be improved, but we have sufficient programs for today to help those people. I hope this clears up the homeless issue. And I'm kind of wondering how much trouble I'm going to get into by making these statements, but we're going to find out. Leave your comments. I'd be interested in hearing your feedback.